Here is the list of top 12 underrated K-drama that you should never miss as a K-drama lover. 100 Days My Prince.
지금 나만 불편한가? 지금 나만 불편한가? 매달 금음까지 팔도의 원료 광부를 모두 혼인시키라.
연홍심
28이요.
굉장하네.
Crown Prince Leil falls off a cliff and nearly dies in an attempted assassination. His life is only saved by a quick-thinking official who dresses the crown prince in peasant garb. Regardless, Leil is struck by an arrow and hits his head, falling unconscious. When he awakes, Leil finds himself in Hongshim house. Unaware of who he is, she and her father treat his wounds. The attack has left him with memory loss. Due to some unavoidable circumstances, Hongshim and Yeol get married while neither of them are aware of each other's true identities. The rest of the story follows how the prince seems very strange to the commoner's lifestyle and is initially considered a good-for-nothing husband by the villagers.
안되기 이 새끼 부셔버릴 거야. 야는 사람 아니야. 귀신이야. 돈 잡아먹는 귀신.
I will go to you when the weather is fine.
저기 마시멜로처럼 생긴 거 저걸 뭐라고 불러? 알아?
After a series of unfortunate events, cellist Ma Hae-won quits her job in Seoul and goes back to Bukhyun village, in Gangwon province, where she briefly lived when she was in high school. There, she meets again her former classmate and neighbor, Im Un-seob, who owns a bookstore now. In the cold winter, trying to escape the harsh and bitter reality of life, they both find warmth in each other that is enough to melt their long-frozen hearts. Together, they heal from their past wounds and eventually fall in love. This drama is like having a hot cup of tea in a cold winter night.
나 생각이 나.
어떤 게?
네 기억. 아주 조금이지만 그래도 기억이 나.
The package.
하고 있고요. 출발 못했다고요? 사장님 여보세요? 야 끊어?
네, 안 끊었다.
죄송합니다.
This 2017 Korean drama tells a funny and interesting travel-themed story that illustrates the definition of love among different age groups along with some beautiful views of France's historical and tourist sites. If Paris is in your travel bucket list, or if you've already traveled to Paris or France, or if you are a travel enthusiast, then this drama is for you. Chicago Typewriter.
택배 왔습니다.
당신 뭐야?
전 심부름 대행 서비스 뭐든지에서 나왔습니다.
This drama follows the life of three resistance fighters who lived during the 1930s Japanese occupation of Korea and are reincarnated into the present. Han Se-ju, who was a writer in his past life and a best-selling author in the present. Eugene O owned a bar in his previous life. Now he is a talented ghostwriter who can bail Se-ju out of his predicament, but the mysterious man has a condition for his services. John Seol is a veterinarian and a book lover who runs her own delivery services. She becomes an anti-fan of overrated Se-ju. This is an epic story of comradeship, friendship, love and betrayal that lasts 80 years. My Mister.
행복해.
내가 아무리 돈이 없어도 팬티는 비싼 거 사 입어. 오늘 죽어도 쪽팔리지 않게.
My Mister tells us the story of three middle-aged brothers who are enduring the weight of their lives and a strong, cold woman who has been living a hard life of her own as they come together in healing each other's past scars.
행복하자.
Hyena.
충성충의 정금자.
고객한테 충성. 원래 충이겠지?
나도 변호사거든. 이런 개씨.
여기는 네가 살던 세상이 아니야.
Hyena deals with lawyers at Song and Kim who only work for the richest 1% of society. Young Jeom-ja is a swashbuckling lawyer who crosses the boundaries of law and lawlessness, justice and injustice, ethics and corruption. Armed with the strongest survival instincts, she's a true hyena that chases after money and success no matter what it takes. Yoon Hee-jae is her polar opposite rival. He is a pedigreed and elite lawyer who is confident in his abilities. He possesses a brilliant mind that is wrapped around his ego, but he misses the grit of Jeom-ja and gets outsmarted by her on many occasions.
하이에나 똥이 왜 하얀 줄 알아? 썩은 거든 산 거든 뼈째 씹어먹거든.
When My Love Blooms.
선배가 내 편이고 내 세상이었는데.
Han Jae-hyun and Yoon Ji-soo met and fell in love when they were university students. 20 years later, they cross paths once again. Jae-hyun has become a successful businessman who pursues wealth and honor, while Ji-soo is a mother and a contract worker living a difficult life. Her life is not so easy now. Han Jae-hyun was her first love back when she was in her 20s. They meet again for the first time in many years and have the second most beautiful moment in their lives.
별이 쏟아진다는 게 이런 거구나.
걱정은 안 돼.
Mother.
엄마, 나 처음 봤을 때 불쌍하다고 생각했어요?
아니, 난 나 같은 애가 또 있네 하고 생각했어.
Mother is a heart-wrenching drama sure to leave every viewer in tears. It touches on motherhood and child abuse, both of which are sensitive topics, and it really stir your emotions. Kang Soo-jin is a temporary teacher at an elementary school. She realizes that one of her student, Kim Hyena, is being abused at home by her family. She makes an impulsive decision to kidnap Hyena and attempts to become her mother. The world of the married.
내 애인이 그렇게 궁금해? 어디서 말 같지 않은 개수를 애 앞에서 나불대.
Ji Sun-woo, a respected family medicine doctor and associate director at Family Love Hospital in Gosan, South Korea, is married to an aspiring director Lee Tae-oh, with whom she has a son, Lee Jun-young. Sun-woo thinks her family is perfect until she finds out that Tae-oh is having an affair with another woman. This is a story about a married couple whose betrayal of one another leads to a whirlwind of revenge.
누군가를 용서한다는 건 누군가를 단죄하는 것만큼이나 오만한 일이라는 걸 알아버렸으니까.
Prison Playbook. A captivating series revolving around the lives of convicts behind bars, their families and duty officers working in the correctional facilities. It focuses on the story of a superstar baseball pitcher, Kim Jae-hyuk, who is convicted of assault after he saves his sister from a sexual attack.
너 지금 뭐라 그랬어 이 새끼야? 나 이거 놓으라고 놔봐. 그냥 개소리다 하고 그냥 넘기면 되지.
The smile has left your eyes.
너는 그냥 너야.
응?
This is a Korean drama that revolves around Kim Moo-young, a complex, mysterious man with a forgotten past. He meets and falls in love with Eugene Kong, and even though her initial impression of him is pretty negative, later she discovers that Kim Moo-young is innocent and struggling to recognize about his past life. However, her older brother, Eugene Gook, a homicide detective, doubts that Moo-young is somehow involved in a murder case. The detective tries to push Moo-young away from his younger sister. The situation becomes more complicated when Moo-young regains his past memories, which leads him to find the truth about his father's death and more.
또 다시 돌아올 거니까.
Walk of Love. This drama tells the story of So-pung, a skilled chef who gets fired from a well-renowned hotel, ends up working at a nearly bankrupt Chinese restaurant that has no customers. Do Chil-sung, the owner of the restaurant and a former gangster from the Big Dipper gang, took over the restaurant in order to provide a place of work for his former gang members. So-pung takes up the challenge to convert the restaurant into a successful restaurant. This drama is for all the foodies out there. So, what's your favorite drama that you think should have made into this list? Let us know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.